Martin worked, I mean, it wasn't clean, but he worked his way out of traffic over and over again. What are you seeing from him as he progresses throughout the season?
Yeah, it's just really good. I think a couple starts ago, he made a comment. He was getting a little upset with some of the calls. Umpires that feel like they're making good pitches, and to see him adjust the last couple starts, even on some close pitches, just say, okay, I got to turn the page and move on. I think he's setting such a good example for so many players on our team, especially our pitchers, obviously. And he's been pitching really well. It's obviously the understatement of the year, but just the way he navigates through any difficult moment. Guys get on base, get a couple guys on in that first inning, make some really quality pitches. So when things have gotten hard for him, he gets better, and not the other way around. So today, obviously, they put a little pressure on him at times. Outside of Hoskins was a pain in the neck for him, walking 3 times. But Calhoun's play, I think, after we scored a couple runs was key. We made some really nice plays. Lowe made a really nice play. Just kept pressing Gibby, and finally, the dam broke a little bit there, and we were able to get a couple runs off him. But we knew it was going to be a tough matchup. Obviously, with Gibby, we know him well.
Offensively, runs hard to come by in the beginning, but is it kind of an example of keep at it, and one thing can set off a range of a lot of different things?
Yeah, and I think that just the dialogue amongst the offensive guys has been really good over the last week. We kind of had some heart-to-hearts with them, and we know this offense can be a lot better than it's been. We know there's a ton of talent up and down the lineup. It's a really deep lineup. You got Jonah Heim hitting 7th, and Josh Smith and Tavares hitting at the bottom of the lineup. Can wrap around, but we just got to be really disciplined. And at times we kind of let that go sideways a little bit and chase balls around the strike zone, swing probably too much at pitches that we can't drive. So there's been a lot of talk and commitment to getting back to being really, really disciplined. And for 3 or 4 innings, it was tough. Obviously, Gibby's good, but after that, I felt like we did a really good job of just narrowing the pitches that we could drive, and popped a couple out of the ballpark.
It seems like what has happened in Martin's starts is he matches the other starting pitcher and gives the offense time to figure itself out, and that appears to happen tonight.
Yeah, and I don't think we've scored a ton for him either. I think some of our other starters have benefited a little more. As far as scoring early runs, I'd prefer to score 3 for him right away and just let him do his thing, because it's a little stressful, obviously, when the offense is 0-0 going into the 5th inning or 6th inning like it has for him. So he does a great job. I mean, just keeping us in the game, and you can see the emotion he has in some of those pitches, knowing how important some of those pitches he made to end those innings to keep us at 0-0. With the way Gibby was throwing, we knew the runs were going to be a little bit hard to come by. Hopefully we can get on the board early more often for him.
Maybe it feels maybe premature and also maybe obvious, but Martin, it feels like, has earned an all-star bid at this point, right? In your opinion?
Yeah, I'm very, very biased, but yes. I mean, anybody who looks at his numbers can obviously make a simple argument for that. He definitely deserves it.
And did it feel? It seems ironic to be facing Gibby today with Martin on the mound, with 2 guys who kind of came here with higher numbers that kind of improved once they came here.
Yeah, I'll always have a soft spot in my heart for Gibby and what he did for this organization in the brief time he had him. But leadership that he showed in some difficult times. Yeah, and Martin coming, having a career here, and it's exciting. It's exciting when anytime you bring in guys that have been good in the past and maybe had some ups and downs, but then they kind of figure some things out with your club. I know our staff does a great job, with our pitchers, and really show them how to, here's the stuff, here's how you use it, and it's obviously on the pitchers, their buy-in to everything. Martin's been awesome in every way this year.
Okay, thanks.
Thanks.
Thank you.